Hi, I'm Earl Clark, AMFA Region 1 Director. AMFA National is providing this video to our Southwest aircraft technician and related employees. In April, AMFA conducted a survey of our eligible Southwest technician and related employees. We at National, along with the locals, have been asked by many of our members when the results of the survey will be published or posted. Before I answer that, let me give you a little insight on why it was done. Over the last year and a half or more, there has been very little movement in the negotiation process to get our Southwest AMT members in agreement. The new NEC believed it was time to conduct a survey, since the last survey was done in 2012. That survey was done to determine the direction going into the negotiations. That survey was the Contract Proposal Prioritization Survey, which was used to determine the items and issues the committee would pursue at the negotiating table, which the committee has used as its guidance ever since. Well, now, coming up on 5 years, should the committee change directions? So the national and the locals contracted with a third party to develop a survey, which they did with some input from the negotiating committee. This third-party company has done many similar surveys for many unions across the country, including SWA. The intent of the survey from the very beginning was always to give the negotiating committee information and a pulse of where our membership stood, not the general membership. It was also determined that the results would remain confidential and that only I and the contracted third party would have copies of the results. As you know, depending on the answers to many of the questions asked in the survey, it would be harmful to the negotiation process if the company were to get their hands on them. This is why they will not be posted or published. I have the raw data on the select and answer questions and 212 pages of comments from the open-ended questions in PDF format. I have shown and reviewed those documents with the negotiating committee. On top of that, the contracted third-party company gave the negotiating committee, along with Brett and Jay, a verbal, detailed analysis of the total survey. This was done on a 2-hour conference call where additional questions were asked and answered. Also, the contracted third party gave another 2-hour conference call analysis to the total NEC and the local presidents on how the results reflected on the association as a whole. The negotiating committee, NEC, and the presidents are taking the results and analysis and formulating a go-forward plan. What I can say is we hear the members loud and clear. This has taken way too long to resolve. But please understand, negotiations is a two-party process. If Southwest truly wanted to resolve it, it could. It is going to take both sides to compromise on the issues. For everything the company is asking for, and only offering industry wages is not acceptable to this committee. You deserve what the company is offering economically without giving up anything. In closing, AMFA National would like to take the time again to thank everyone who participated in the survey. We ask that you remain patient in the prolonged negotiation process. It's you, the members, that makes this union what it is.